There is no second past. How's that going, guys? How's that going? It's I, the Crypto Otaku, again, back in the house. How is it going? Bitcoin 2025, day one in the books, almost. It's still happening as we speak. But, yeah, we're going to get into that. Jake the Snake says, have I ever watched the Trigon anime? Oh, my God. We got super chats right off the gate, too. Holy crap, guys. Whoop, whoop. Otaku in the house. Jake the Snake with a $2 super chat. Thank you. Thank you, my guy. Yes, we gotta clean these guys up. Ramona's here, out right out the gate, too, with a $5 super chat. It's Otaku time. It's Otaku time. Yes, it is. Thank you, Ramona. Thank you. Jake the Snake says, have you ever watched Trigon? Of course. Batch Stampede. I don't dow the Red Hood for no reason. Yeah, definitely one of my favorites when I was in high school, for sure. Please hit the like button, says Ramona. Yes, please, right out the gate, shilling harder, guys. That's what we're doing right out the gate. Please like, subscribe, and look at that. Vash is right there. Isn't that what? This is all random, guys. It's crazy. The timing on that is insane. Yes, please shill harder. That's what we're doing right now. Shilling harder for the channel, for the stream. All right. Jake the Snake says, the answer is clear, A-Guy. Welcome aboard. Yes, A-Guy. I'm torn. I have two lives to watch, Otaku and Starship, but I can only watch one. Starship, huh? Interesting. Jake the Snake, yeah. Thank you, my guy. Thank you. Haha, exactly. I need my Otaku news heard live. Everything else can be watched later, says A-Guy. I salute you for taking one for the team. Thank you. Jake the Snake says, oh, that was a bit bluegrass in riff in there. Yeah, love it. I like to divvy it up a little bit here and there. Whatever I am kind of feeling, right? Just got home eating some chicken parm and listening to the GOAT. Thank you. The greatest of all time. I don't know about that. I'm definitely the most passionate in all of crypto, that's for sure. That's for damn sure. If we all chant chaos together at home, it will happen. That's right, it will happen. We will finally, hopefully, bounce off of this level tonight. If we all chant together in harmony. Jeez. Yes. If we ain't, yeah. So Jake the Snake also says that was my first anime I ever watched. Still one close to my favorites. Crazy timing. Yes, isn't that crazy, Jake? This is the random, wallpaper I got going on behind the scenes. All right, guys, let's get into it. Let's get the dancing mascots out of here, and of course go into Bitcoin and the metrics. Boom, out of there. Let's go. Okay, so a recap from last night. Of course, winning Tiger Blood.
You may even get tired of
I'm so tired, guys. Come on, let's just wake up one morning and get like 20K to the ceiling. I don't care. I want some record-breaking candles. They're coming. They're loading, right? They're all loading, as we say. Pre-rich as we are. But yeah, of course, I was calling the Crypto Chaos Magic Instrument of Chaos. Myself was calling either a base case or a bull case scenario. This is kind of exactly what we got throughout the entire day. Pretty much landing right on top of our base case into the evening. Our bull case, the morning went off without a hitch, and then we just started kind of correcting downward. As things in the macro level, in the macro economy, starting to get flipped on its face. Japan having, again, a really hard time this year. Now there's talks about them possibly selling they have the largest holding, largest holding of our U.S. Treasury bonds. If they do sell that, it's going to stir it up, guys. It's going to stir it up. Oh, man. All right, let me share my camera. the right screen so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Yes. So, of course, yeah, we called that baseline target into a bull target. This is crazy. I, again, was feeling more baseline bullish last night. Yeah, okay. I keep forgetting, guys. I got to switch my stuff every time I talk about things. I got to move it over. But, yeah, that's what we're looking at. And, yeah, we got to clean this up tonight. It'll be fun. Yeah, again, the Super Bears did not get their way. Reaching that fire sale is just so far out of reach now. It's just insane. It's ridiculous. But we're still bouncing off this clear trend line we've been forming since the breakout, which actually I didn't even plan for this. We drew that line actually as the big grandiose scale for a major breakout. If you go back to the 4-day, we were in this cup and handle, and I just said, you know what? Right when we were down here, I was like, we're going to go sideways, and if we go sideways long enough, we're going to break out right around here, and we're going to go to the upside. And it takes about 3 weeks for something like that to play out. Right now, we're in about the 2-week range. Yeah, have been in this range now since about 20 days. So 19 days. Who's counting, right? So a little over 2 weeks. Just another week is all we had to wait just to get in the middle here and break on out. June 2nd is where I had this originally placed, and we're almost there, and we're still trending sideways. In the grand scheme of things, we're just getting started, and it's actually funny that it's keeping this trend line. I just drew this. You can go back and check. How many days ago was that? This is absurd. But anyway, that's the general idea, of course. Everyone sees the same patterns, the psychology in the market, and of course, chaos is what drives everything in our space. And Bitcoin moves all ships.
Bitcoin's powered by chaos.
Thank you, Sailor. Thank you. All right, moving on. What are we looking at? First things first, of course, Kimba the White Snow Lion on YouTube, bringing the live heat map for free. Don't pay for something, get free. Please, Oscar. Thank you. Okay, anime reference for those who know, of course, Kimba the White Snow Lion. Yeah, it's, Kimba the White Snow Lion. Come on, you guys. It's one of the oldest, anime flicks out there. And of course, inspired by Disney. Let's see what we got here. So we're sitting at right now about 108.8. We have fell from our 109 just within the last half hour. We're heading downward. We're still printing that clearer sell wall. Come on, man. I'm gonna have to get an upgrade quick, guys. I can't even get my computer to cooperate with me. Come on, yeah, get the thing. Yeah, okay, finally. I got the thing. I want to zoom in here because that's fun. I like to zoom in. Whoa! For anyone who remembers those Wayne's World references, I like to do those too. Whoa, max zoom. Okay. So this is what we're looking at right here, right now, this morning. Kind of the same as we was this morning. Tonight, our baseline target, our support level is about ready to be tested once again. We did bounce up a little higher last night. It was really interesting to see that play out. And then we just continued on. I actually started drawing these. Did I already clear it up? I don't think I cleaned it up yet. Oh, did I? I think I already cleaned it up. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, it's there. Good. It's only viewable in the 15-minute on my trading view. So, yeah, I started drawing these right back here as we started collapsing last night. And you know what? I'm like, this is going to bounce. Come on. It printed, of course, a new higher low, and it just kept going on. And this is kind of what we're doing right now. It's kind of weird. Will this one hold, though? Time will tell, but it's really interesting to see it actually forming on top of my launch pad I drew. So silly. Anyway, I brag too much, man. I want to be wrong, damn it. I'm sick of being right. All right. Okay. So we're still forming a new the same buy wall that we're looking at for the last few days now, sitting at 106.6. Nothing has changed there. The sell wall is getting a little higher. But it's a little stronger, I should say, and a little lower, but still it's stronger towards the top end, which is right around that 111 and a half, 112, that area right there. We're getting more and more orders every single day around 130,000. So keep that in the back of your head. All right, there's Bitcoin, guys. Let's get into the rest of the metrics. And before I do that, let's catch up on the chat real quick. Because I see you guys blowing it up in my peripheral vision. Just keep scrolling. No, gotta catch up. All right. We need the normies to ape for that. Yes, they need to ape for that. Jake the Snake says, for the Chaos Candle. Yes. Yo, how's it going? Yo, Hidegger, how's it going? Otaku, I haven't been able to catch the live in a long time. Congrats on hitting the sub mark. Yes. Thank you. Yeah, it's been a while, Jared. It's been a while. Hey, yeah, it has. We did fulfill our 500. We got monetized. That's right. We got super chats. That was insane. You guys have been insane. I had to go to the bank today and grab two more bennies for Andy. One for Andy, big supporter of the channel. Don't forget Minnie too. His cute little dog there, Minnie. And one for Nick. Yeah, we burnt one last night as well. Attila the Hun was the first one. You missed so much, Jared. Attila the Hun was the first one to do a hundo super chat in the live. I couldn't believe it. We've now had 3 contributors. It's been absolutely insane, guys. Absolutely insane. All right, moving on. Gamma Goddess, yeah. Gamma. Oh my God. Welcome. Where are we at? Jake the Snake says, me explaining my games to my family. I have no idea what I'm doing. I know I'm doing it well, though. Andy Dwyer, jeez. Magman. How's it going, Magman? Not Mega Man, but Magman. Yeah, hey, bud. What's your outlook for the week? Like and sub, folks. Please like, sub, do all the things. As Jake the Snake has reminded me every single day, especially when he's here, to shill harder. Yes, shill harder. Of course, with my legendary floppy disk now. So this week I think it's going to be pretty much sideways, maybe a little bit of a pump here and there. It really depends on what the macro TradFi stuff does in the midst of all of this with Bitcoin 2025. But I think by the end of 2025, we should probably see a continuation of just big old pumps and dumps. Somewhere maybe at the end of Thursday. I'm happy that the convention actually ends on Thursday, because usually we see a little bit more action on Thursday than we do Friday. But you know what? It might just be a wash this week, to be honest, because moving into Friday, the big event's going to be over. So buy the rumor, sell the news event could just be that. And it doesn't seem like this 2025 is going to be as big as 2024. It was insane to have Trump there. Unless Trump flies in last second and does something crazy, that would be amazing. But it's still happening right now, and I can show you guys what's going on right here. Let's see if I can save my place here. I was looking at this. I want to show you a bit from 2 hours ago. But yeah, still going live.
Don't get me wrong, but if you've been doing what you've been doing,
you got Trump
and you're still in this room,
Jr.
You're a fighter too.
No, that's not Trump Jr.
Is
that Trump Jr.?
If we falter,
I can't. These people look the same.
The other side wants us to fail, and the people who are definitely not free speech absolutists, they want it to fail. We got serious problems, and so the fact that we've addressed the problem to their face, that people are starting to see it, that all of the things that we're being told and have been told were lies.
The fiat's dead.
That they're all coming true.
All right, so yeah, we could watch this literally all night, guys. It's been going all day. I want to, of course, continue on with our stream, but I do want to show some of that stuff. Before I forget, I got to timestamp it again. No. Watch out, too. Be careful what you're watching tonight, because all of the fake ads are coming back out, and they're better than ever. I seen they already got taken down. Thank God they're getting taken down. Some of these ads these scammers are like going one for one. I noticed right away it was Michael Saylor on 2024 stage, but there's a lot of normies out there that don't understand. They're just getting in crypto right now, and I'm just like, I really wish AI wasn't so good right now. It is really good. It's getting so good. All right, let's get, speaking of good, let's get back into the news and cover what we got going on here. U.S. national debt right now, guys, sitting at $36,904 billion, which we keep ticking away at this. It's just every day, guys, every single second. We just won't stop borrowing money against the American people. All right, moving on. Polymarket bets right now on the U.S. Recession, 38, it's down about a percent. Last time we looked at this, about 39%. Still people calling for a recession in 2025, though. It's scary, scary times ahead. Fear and Greed Index sitting at 65 for the stock market as it closed today. And Fear and Greed for the crypto assets in the world today opened at 74, now coming down a little bit at 71. Dixie coming up again today as well. Yesterday, I was really excited. We actually saw the Dixie fall from 98.89, I think was the lowest, or 79, something like that. Again, taking up just a tiny bit today. I'll see if this can continue on. But again, it's been on a clear downward trend for the year. All right, moving on. Crypto bubbles today, doing okay. It's not the greatest we've seen in the top 100, but Virtual's Protocol still keeps killing it. Every day it's up like 10%. Every time I look at it, I have a small bag of it, but nothing to write home about. XMR went down today on the backs of the Bitcoin conference, which is kind of ironic, I guess. And then we got PancakeSwap up 12%, Quant up 7%. those are kind of the biggest movers today in the top 100. We did have ZBAC kind of come down a little bit, and we should dive into that too. ZBAC's down about almost 20%, shedding from some of its gains from the last few days. Whew, okay. Oh gosh, that was a lot, guys. All right, let me get back in the chat real quick, catch up with you guys, and then maybe take a look at the ZBAC and show you guys what I'm looking at on the charts. I don't think it's really much different than what we were talking about last night, but we'll dive into it. Crypto Jared, yes, Crypto JPEG, how's it going? Good evening, everyone. When more chaos? I need Lambo. just relax. It's coming, guys. It's coming. You just gotta be a little more patient, just a little more patient with it, and just remember. Oh my God, no! Click on some random thing. Oh God.
So just chill out.
Yeah.
Drink a 7-Up. Eat a moon pie. Quit murdering people.
Yeah. Quit flooding the market, guys. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It's still early. It's still early. Okay. Moving on back into the chat. Gamma Goddess. Yes. Hey, Otaku and Crypto fan. Hope everyone is doing well. The Bitcoin conference is live right now. I hope something great comes from it. And let's get this money 100% like always. Gamma Goddess. Okay. Whew. Jake the Snake says, yes, chill harder, damn it. Yes. Okay, please like, subscribe to all the things. We're trying to get to 1,000 subs. Last time I checked, we were at 635. Let's keep the train rolling, guys. This community is amazing. Again, my misaligned, misinformed group of misfits, crypto enthusiasts, guys. That's exactly what we are. Everyone thinks that we're just odd. We're just a little out of place. But you know what? We're gonna make it, and they're not. Okay, so let's just gonna move on. I didn't take profits on ZBAC. I'm sitting on my bags until we hit the target prices, says Brandon Banks. You got conviction, my guy. This is exactly how you make money in our space. Don't sell too early. And yeah, hodl strong, and I wish I had my diamond. I need my diamond in my hand. It's not on my desk right now. I think that Trump Jr., he's not a great politician, but he's got clout because people are drastic in their voting. I guess that's what you meant to say, dynastic. Otaku, wake up, Jasmine, please. Where's my stick? Oh, everything is away, guys. I don't even have my stick. I need to poke Jasmine with the freaking pointy stick. Maybe next time. I gotta get the studio finished, guys. I'm getting there. Not too much happened today. I had to take my car, get a rental. I had to pick up some packages. I'm looking into getting a P.O. box, maybe in a state over or something. I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out. A couple states over? I guess it kind of is. It might be a state over. It's kind of connected. I don't know. Anyway, Survey Dragon says, yes, Jacob Jasmine. You got to wake up, Jasmine. Jacob Snake says, Gamma, I hope they announce no tax on capital gains from the U.S. Made cryptos there. Yeah, would be cool. 100%. Diamond hands to the moon, says the dagger. Jake the Snake says, beat Jasmine with the pump stick. I do have a really spiky stick that'll scare Jasmine into pumping. What's up? Crypto Bows. And then we've got Ramona with a $5 super chat. Again, that's why we should call your community members the Otaku's Misfits. Oh my gosh. Yes, Ramona. I do think we are misunderstood for sure. I know you guys probably share the same sentiment, but none of my friends, family, acquaintances, job, well, I don't have a job anymore, but employees, they all think that we're crazy, right? We don't know what we're talking about, but we're the ones sitting behind the scenes looking at our, 6, 7, 8 figure portfolios, just laughing at the world. We'll get there, guys. We'll get there together. I second that motion, says Jake to Ramona, 100%, Ramona. Man, I love Ramona so much. She's awesome. Jake the Snake, yes, 100% on Jake the Snake from Gamma Goddess. Jake the Snake says, never forget Normies think that we are trading meme coins. They really do. They really don't know the difference between it all. Ree says, hey, Otaku, keep on doing your thing. Yeah, my chaos thing. Hell yeah, my guy. Thank you for raising some chaos here with me tonight. All right. We are caught up on the chat, guys. Let's get back into the metrics and see what else we got going on. Crypto Bubbles, still doing okay. I can't wait for ZBAC to be in the top 100. But speaking of which, I did say I was going to check on that chart as well as Jasmine now that we're talking about it. Right here, Bitcoin now breaking down, guys. Woo, we're falling down underneath. Again, this line is not representing anything other than what I drew for the launch pad. So you can come all the way down here. I don't care. Just start that another line, go up this way, and head into the moon. head to that $130,000 target. I do not care. I cannot believe we already smashed through with the first one before we even got to the launch pad. We're going sideways. I was expecting us to get here on June. We're already early. Okay. So that's Bitcoin, right? Jasmine right here. We got Jasmine sitting at 0.175. We did come up to 0.18 though. I saw that this morning. We were there this morning. So it wants to go higher. You can see it is creating a new higher low. So it's not like it isn't. You know, it's creating some sort of a bullish trend. And yeah, it could break out if Bitcoin wants to continue higher. But I would say not likely tonight. It's probably going to get maybe some more into this channel and then break a little bit down and retest this. Hopefully it gets a little higher than 0.16. I would love to see that continue a little higher. So maybe something like, well, if I get off my, I want to scribble. I want to doodle, man. Where's my, how did I screw this up? Oh my gosh, there we go. I was like, where's my brush at? Yeah, so we could probably consolidate something like this tonight. Again, boom, bam, bang. And then fall back down, retest here for a little bit, and then fall down a little further, just a little higher than the previous low, and then continue onward. That would be my idea for Jasmine. All right, let's get going into ZBEC. All right, so consolidating down, we did fall down a little further. I did call we could still go back down to 3035. I would like it not to do that. I would like this trend can continue going stronger, but if Bitcoin continues to fight resistance where we are now at the 109 seems to be the hard point to get over back into keeping 110, then yeah, we could see a little bit lower for XCN. It did fall through my first big one, which was 2045. No, we're at 204 right now. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it's still doing okay. That's what I was calling for last night. It did break through 2044 though. That was the bigger one I was talking about last night. So yeah, we could still come back out here. It is still putting in a little bit higher low than last night though. What was this last night? It's 5 a.m. this morning. No, it's Sunday. We're into Tuesday now. Oh my God, I'm losing days. So yeah, we are going to end ZBEC a little lower than yesterday's close. What was it? Right about here, 8 p.m. Yeah, we already lost it. But you know, tomorrow's another day. Tomorrow's another day. Yeah, so something like this could probably play out tonight. Try to get above there, retest, and then get knocked back down. Get into a longer bull pendant, maybe breaking out tomorrow if we get some more positive news for crypto and TradFi. Maybe in tomorrow. We'll see something like that if it plays out. If not, we break down further. We go back to 2035. Somewhere in that range down there. It's the next level of support. That's all we have left is this right here. We have been up here for literally 2 or 3 days. Hasn't been much time at all. We really need to be continuing slower and sloppy, choppy for a week. At least a week. That's what I would like to see out of ZBEC. But you know what? It's small market caps. They're going to do what small market caps do best. And of course, pamp it all up. All right, that's what's going on with ZBEC. So hold on to your butts. Just sit on. I'd likely just sit on your hands, unless you have to have that money. I don't know. All right, I don't want this. This is why we burn this every night, guys. You guys send me money so I can burn it. Take it out of the system. I'm helping everyone. All right, moving on. Market cap for Bitcoin sitting at almost 64%. Are you freaking kidding me? Jesus
This entire
Christ.
idea of like 60% dominance.
It's stupid. Yes, I know, Sailor. I know. Okay, I'm beating that one to the dead horse. I just love that we're still sitting here. We haven't broke under 60% in a long time. It's trying though. It's trying. We're trying. We're at least under 64. When was the last time we were under 60%? That's the question. Man, way back in December. Oh, we've been on a rip for a long time. Bitcoin dominance. Okay, moving on. Top 10 assets in our space. Right in our space. Crypto top 10 right now. Tron's still sitting at number 9 or 10. Cardano's still number 9. Sui's still sitting at 11. Hyperlink at 12. Nothing has changed. Chainlink 13. Avalanche 14. Everything's still the same. Even Tether's still above XRP. Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. And then, of course, a shout out to Jasmine in the middle of all this, still holding on to the 80s at 83 and market cap. Don't fade. I can't grab it right now. It's under. Godzilla is like guarding my Jasmine coin. I can't even grab it because he'll bite my fingers off. All right, and then yeah, we got honorable mention going out to Onyx. Out to Onyx, still fighting in the trenches at 108. 108. So I'll be back in the top 100 here soon. Okay. And get back into my favorite metric to show you with you guys every single day, and that's how many Bitcoin are left across all exchanges. We may have a new record. We may. It looks like we do. Look at this dip, guys. Look at this. Let's zoom in here and see how much this is. How little is this? 2.14. There it is. 2.14 million. New record. Let's freaking go. That is the lowest we've seen this year, guys. The lowest before this, of course, was this little dip back here, which we've seen just over the last few days at 2.15 million. That is it. This is the lowest we've ever had for Bitcoin on exchanges on record today. No one's talking about it. I didn't hear no one talking about it, but we look at it every single day. All right, moving on. BitcoinTreasuries.net. Michael Saylor didn't buy any more today, did he? You bet he did. You bet he did. Sitting at 580. He actually bought some yesterday. Technically, it was yesterday. Monday was yesterday. I keep forgetting. My days are all jumbled up without a jobby. I'm gonna get a jobby. No more jobbies. This is my job, guys. Hopefully it'll stay that way. 576. Obviously, they bought 4,000 more, so that puts MicroStrategy at 580,000 Bitcoin, which is absurd for a single company. No one has anywhere remotely close to that. BlackRock, of course, the asset manager, is now in trust holding 670. Oh my god, guys, this is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. They're just almost a little shy of 100,000 more than Michael Saylor. And then yeah, Fidelity sitting at 200,000, Grayscale around 187, and Arc around 50. And all the other ones, there's a lot. There's a lot of other ones no one talks about every single day. All right, moving on. Because they aren't the winners. They aren't the winners. All right. Of course, Bitcoin variable price chart telling you to accumulate. Be accumulating Bitcoin. We're still not into still cheap territory. Starts at $144,000. It's still early, guys. Every time I look at that, it's still too early. It's still too early. Although Bitcoin did come down off of its number 5 in rank, the total assets in the world by market cap, as more money was thrown into Amazon today, still less than we saw a few weeks ago, sitting at 2.2, now down to about 2.187, but just enough to throw out Bitcoin to number 6 in market cap. Silver's still down, though. I can't believe silver hasn't come back up. That's crazy. It's trying, but yeah. Again, these guys have been around forever. Forever, and it only took 15 years for Bitcoin to become number 6 or number 5 or whatever. It don't matter. It's not 15 years. That's insane. All right, moving on. We got news to cover. Let's take a look real quick and see what's going on actually in the Bitcoin conference at the moment, and let's see what we just missed. This is not live, so what we got? I think Michael Saylor talks tomorrow. I haven't seen him talk today just yet. But yeah, they just got done talking with Trump Jr., I think. We got Anthony Pompliano. I missed that. I saw he's talking there. No, that's not him. the tiny thumbnail looked like him, but no, it's definitely not him. What else we got here? I wanted to show a little snip from Cynthia Lummis. She was actually on the stage twice today so far. Here we go. See what she's saying there.
Kind of used to using digital money, so we thought this would be the place to start. It has been extremely difficult. I had no idea how hard this was going to be. So we did get it out of the banking committee. I think the vote was 18-6. We gained some Democrats, so it was bipartisan.
Absolutely.
And then we began to encounter challenges from the minority party wanting more amendments in order to get it to the 60 vote threshold required to move the bill forward for a final vote. So we've been negotiating with the Democrats for weeks now, We think we have a final deal. So we think that we'll vote for cloture on Monday and start the amendment process just next week. And if we can get this passed, this will be the first piece of digital asset legislation to pass the U.S. Senate. It is the first bill in 8 years to come out of the banking committee.
Amazing.
Wow.
And so we don't have the muscle memory to legislate anymore. That's our job, is to legislate. But we've lost the mental muscle memory to do it. But we're trying to slowly recreate it, get the stablecoin bill passed, and then move to market structure. And for companies like Coinbase, market structure matters a great deal because the Securities Exchange Commission has been very hostile to digital assets.
We've noticed, Senator. We've noticed.
So companies like yours have encountered enforcement actions instead of clear guidance about how to comply with SEC regulations. So you're in a guessing game, and you're playing, it's like bowling alone or playing tennis with nobody to hit the ball back. You can't get a response until they're suing you, and then encountering months and months and months of litigation. It's the worst possible way for our land of the free to treat its business people and its innovators.
I could not agree more. Senator, I want to ask you about the banking committee. Not everybody in this room or watching across the country or around the world has even a tiny fraction of the experience you've had in seeing how the banking committee operates. Could you just maybe give a little insight into the work of a committee within the broader Senate to give folks a deeper appreciation for how hard this legislation really can be?
The banking committee created, and this is to the credit of Senator Tim Scott of South Carolina. He's the chairman of the banking committee. He created a digital assets subcommittee, and we worked the initial bill and then ran it through his committee. Lots of amendments. That's where sort of the hard work of crafting legislation happens. And so we had a 3.5-hour markup before we brought the bill out of committee. And then we'll go through similar processes when we get to the Bitcoin Strategic Reserve, when we get to portions of market structure, the SEC portion. Interestingly, the commodities portion of the bill, which is where Bitcoin falls, Bitcoin's a commodity, that falls under the Agriculture Committee, because the Commodity Futures Trading Commission falls under the authority of the Ag Committee because they regulate agricultural products, which are also commodities. So at some point we're going to have to combine those efforts. And then there's a taxation committee, the finance committee, that deals with the tax issues that we've encountered. So it's really hard in the Senate especially to piece a bill back together from its component parts.
I feel like we're all getting a real-time lesson in legislating in a way that is very, very special. So thank you for that, Senator.
Yeah. So I wanted to basically outline that it does seem like things are finally moving along, especially with the stablecoin bill, and that really needs to be pushed first before we can really get America on board with dumping billions of dollars into, of course, this new asset class. They will, of course, want to purchase 1 million Bitcoin over the course of 4 years. Really? I mean, it's 250,000 every single year. It's going to be a lot, especially in the midst of all this demand. And there's not 1 million left on over the counter. It's just not possible to get that without diving into what's left. And there's only 2.1 million left. So you got to shake it away from everyone who's holding on to it right now on the exchanges right now. 2114 record-breaking lows for Bitcoin exchanges today. Insanity. So of course I wanted to share that with you guys tonight. Let's see what they're still talking right now. They're going over some other reviews and speakers today. What else was there? That was like kind of my biggest takeaway today, honestly. It was kind of lackluster the first day. I'm excited to see tomorrow. Like I said, I think Michael Saylor is going to be out tomorrow. Cynthia Lumpus, like I said, she was on this morning as well as this afternoon. So those are my picks, but we're going to go over some other things too, what's in the headlines, as of course, from Bitcoin 2025. All right, guys, let's get back in the chat and catch up what you're talking about here tonight. Gamma says, I have friends and family that think crypto is a scam. They are so scared. I'm so sorry, Gamma. I wish they understand our space more as well. And they don't think it's considered a job or being successful, even if you have more money in the bank than them. It's just the way it goes, Gamma. And oh well, more money for us then, I guess. I guess so, Gamma. I guess so. Yeah, same here. I've been trying to convince friends to join the crypto train, but they think it's all gambling, says Ree. Oh, man, this is the kind of stuff I love engaging with you guys with. Yeah, I just love everyone's reaction to our space. Everyone has another story to tell. Haha, true, Gamma. More money for us, I guess, then. 100% Ree, Gamma Goddess. Yes, milk money in that chat as well. It's Otaku Tuesday. What chaos did I miss? Oh, so much chaos that you missed. Oh, man. We got to keep it going. We got to keep it going. Woo, woo. How's a Z to the U? How's it going? We see Jacob Snake says LMFAO. Yeah, the milk money. That's all good, man. Otaku Tuesday, trademark. That's awesome. All right, guys. So let's dive into some of the top things. And obviously, I just showed you the clip I wanted to show you. But yeah, Las Vegas, Nevada today, the U.S. Senate seems to be getting close to passing its landmark stablecoin bill, as she stated. Possibly next Monday. And yeah, we don't pretty much need to go into this. I already showed you guys the clip, but of course I wanted to pull up and or show you if I couldn't find the clip. Anyway, all right, because that's, yeah, live has been going on now for 10 hours. It's amazing. I actually found that little piece I wanted to show you. All right, hot development. Donald Trump makes 2.5 billion new Bitcoin move. Price starts to rise. This happened this morning. If you guys caught our live stream, Bitcoin was pumped this morning by Donald Trump and his treasury company. His company building a Bitcoin treasury. All right. Those are the two biggest things I could share with you guys tonight. Robinhood CEO also predicts AI-driven companies, likens them to Bitcoin and Satoshi. That's an interesting headline. We can take a look at that. I got some other stuff I wanted to share with you before I get too crazy as well. Stablecoin giant Circle files for IPO on a New York Stock Exchange. It's crazy, guys. Freaking Circle. Oh, man. Getting an IPO on New York Stock Exchange. Who would have thunk? Who would have thunk? That's the second largest stablecoin for anyone who's new. And I can't read this one because I'm not subscribed or whatever to CoinDesk. We'll find it somewhere else. We always do. Solana strategies files for 1 billion financing, flexibility to capitalize on Solana ecosystem growth. What else we got here? Anything else happening outside of Bitcoin? Let me know in the chat if you guys caught anything outside of what's going on. I saw that Ninja was at the convention today. Although the video he showed me, it was kind of like, what? I know a lot of you guys talk about Ninja a lot. I catch him from time to time. Trump supports bill to buy 1 million Bitcoin. And Senator Lummis, of course, shilling that tonight. Yeah. Trump administration is working on bills related to stablecoins, market structure, and the Bitcoin Strategic Reserve in that order. Speaking at the Bitcoin 2025 conference in Las Vegas, Nevada, Lummis said she's bringing Bitcoin Act to their attention, American people, and the world, adding that President Trump supports the bill. That's the big takeaway from that there. We don't need to talk about that any further. We already covered enough Lummis for one evening. Selling Bitcoin is like playing in a bad house rate casino. This comes from Adam Beck, one of the first people to actually talk to Satoshi Nakamoto, although he claims to not be Satoshi Nakamoto. That's probably Hal Finney, the late Hal Finney. Due to Bitcoin's volatility, the odds are against those who are trying to time the market. The Blockstream CEO learned in the early years of Bitcoin. Selling Bitcoin is like playing a really bad house rate casino, according to Dan Beck. The earliest adopters, of course, in a recent interview with Bitcoin Financial Services from firm Unchained, Beck said that the odds are stacked against traders trying to time the market instead of just holding. That's it. All you gotta do is hold. The trend line is up into the right, exponential, and so there's extremely bad trading odds attached to selling because you're really hoping that it fails. All right. I did want to switch it up actually tonight because I actually do know some of my viewers that don't actually get to catch the end. So I do want to kind of switch it up and get a little more chaotic tonight and go back and forth between news and the real news over on X, where we show you guys the craziness that's happening over there. If you do like what you see on this show tonight, guys, please like, subscribe, do all the things, and also, maybe check me out on Twitter. A like and a sub does not cost you anything, and of course you support the channel. Let's dive a little bit into what I have picked out for you guys tonight. I got some fun stuff too. I mean, the Steak and Shake stuff has been wild. I cannot believe this year with that. Fred Krueger, I actually accused one of our community members of maybe being him. He sounded just like him, I swear. But anyway, Fred Krueger put this out today over on X. He posted, what kind of person looks at this chart and says, nah, not for me? 100% and up and to the right, 100%. Senator Lummis says President Trump supports the bill to buy 1 million Bitcoin. So we just showed you.
Attention of the American people. It's so important strategically to our country. Other countries are moving in the direction of establishing strategic Bitcoin reserves. The United States needs to lead in this.
Yeah, and we cannot be left behind. We cannot be left behind. There's already 3 countries ahead of us. Big ones. Just in, Cantor Fitzgerald officially launches 2 billion Bitcoin-backed lending with first loans. Cantor Fitzgerald, that's actually, I believe, part of the 21 Capital with Jack Mallers and Tether. They're about ready to start buying. I know Jack Mallers is talking about pie in the sky kind of stuff, but between him and the rest of them, I think they can do it. 1 million Bitcoin for his venture. That would be insane. Day one, guys. Gemini was there rolling out with the orange, the orange Bitcoin themed Tesla Cybertrucks, and they're pushing this Bitcoin credit card. That's of course the Winklevoss twins, Gemini. All right, what else we got here? President J.D. Vance is going to be there as well this week. I think he's going to be, if not tomorrow, Thursday. Everyone should own some Bitcoin if they want to be part of the dystopian future. That's right. I'm going to just do it. Yes, guys. What's coming also in the dystopian future is AI. They're coming after your jobs. If you're a driver, a telemarketer, a lawyer, a data entry clerk, an accountant, a telemarketer, your odds are you're probably already out of the job. What am I kidding? I know Dragon, Strawberry Dragon, if you're here, I know you're already, I like using you as an excuse. You're already out of your job. People working from home. Come on. If you're a receptionist, if you're a bank teller, a travel agent, a factory worker, dude, the factory workers are gone. Customer service representatives, come on. I'm out of my job at McDonald's. I don't work at McDonald's no more. They got screens for that. Taco Bell too. Everyone else got screens for that. Of course, your friends, your family are going to be replaced. You think they're not going to replace all the things that you want to do in the bedroom that you can't do for your spouse or vice versa? Yeah, it's all you're on the chopping block. And when the AI and the robots are together paying each other with crypto, you know it's going to be game over. Guys, it's going to be game over. So get in while you can. This might be your only way out before the robots come, because you're not going to be able to stop them all. I mean, I guess you could try. All right. Bitcoin historian posted this today. Just in, Steak and Shake just announced that Bitcoin is faster than credit cards, and we're saving 50% in processing fees. We're seeing a spike in growth after accepting Bitcoin. Take it. Don't take it from me. Take it from the horse's mouth.
Our experience so far with Bitcoin has been that it is faster than credit cards. And when customers choose to pay in Bitcoin instead of credit cards,
28 seconds.
We are saving about 50% in our processing fees.
There it is. That's huge. That's huge for any company. 50%, insane. But obviously, it's still early, and they're not taking all their payments in Bitcoin. All right, Michael Seller, are you a bull in the midst of sheep? Most likely. I know a lot of my misfits are, right? I know you guys are. I know. Well, it's still too early. It's still early, guys. We're just waiting on the sidelines. We're about ready to, just cash in on the year. The post-halving year here is finally here, and we're gonna make it. We're just pretty rich.
I'd make myself zillions of bucks. That's enough money to buy my own country or my own planet, even.
All right. Yeah, and then just showcasing some of the stuff they had before the entire thing ran off tonight. Yeah, pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool exhibits they have there too. Very fancy at the Venetian in Las Vegas, Nevada. Yes. All right, guys. That is, of course, the real news segment over on X today. And I wasn't even there. I wish I was there. Oh, I wish I was there. But this freaking move had to line up right on top of it. Oh, that would have been fun. It also been really hot, too. The dry heat over in Las Vegas. That's a freaking UFO. They're nuts over there, man. Of course, probably not that far away from Area 51. Okay, going full circle back into this morning's live stream. If you guys haven't checked out the live stream, here we go. I'm gonna show harder, even harder, guys. That's right. I'm gonna show even harder. Remember this piece of technology? How old are you guys? I'm still gonna show even harder, guys. Please, if you haven't liked, subscribed yet, please do so. Building this channel up. We gotta get to 1,000. Rob will kill me. Crypto Futures Rob also. In the link down below, in the description down below. I love my favorite Canadian on earth. Check him out as well. He'll kill me if I don't get to 1,000 this year. All right, moving on. Let's get back into the news. It's so fun. I love the real news, though. Maybe we'll go back there and see if we can dig new stuff up, too. Some breaking or whatever. We'll find out. Robinhood CEO predicts AI-driven companies, likens them to Bitcoin and Satoshi. Oh yeah, it's coming. AI agents too are all the rage these days, but not the kind you're thinking of, right? We're talking about institutional AI agents. They're coming soon. Robinhood boss Vlad Tenev says that the artificial intelligence will lead to minimal staffing requirements in companies. As I just mentioned, they're going to replace you. It already happens. It already happened to me. And compared to such hypothetical structures to how Satoshi Nakamoto created Bitcoin, speaking at Bitcoin 2025 in Las Vegas, the payments entrepreneur said that AI-powered single-person companies would become the norm along tokenized assets. The Robinhood CEO, co-founder, alluded to Satoshi Nakamoto, Bitcoin's mysterious pseudonymous creator or creators, saying that the leading cryptocurrency was created by one person, and now people can invest in it. Again, guys, you might want to hold some in case it catches on. One of my favorite quotes of Satoshi Nakamoto. I think you'll have more single-person companies, and you have to imagine that they'll be tokenized, and they'll trade on blockchains, just like other assets, he said. So you'll be able to essentially invest in a person or economic activities of a project that is run by a single person. He added that Bitcoin's, in a sense, right. It's a personal brand of Satoshi Nakamoto, backed by technology, and of course given to everyone, and a immaculate conception. Satoshi Nakamoto released a white paper on the cryptocurrency blog in the end of 2008 before mining the cryptocurrency's first block on distributed ledger known as the blockchain in 2009. He then disappeared, and no one knows who or where he or she is. Right. Why is cryptonews.net going back into the basics? Who do they think they're talking to? Crazy. Anyway, I don't want to read all this over again. But anyway, yes, that's what's going on with Tenev over at Robinhood. Yeah, everyone's looking at AI for sure. Let's get back in the chat. Cody Bakula coming in with a $2 super chat. How's it going? Don't forget to smash the like and subscribe. Thank you again for your love and support, Cody. I appreciate it. Please like and subscribe, do all the things. I still can't believe we got super chats. It's going to be a crazy week, guys. Oh man, it's insane. Let's get back into the chat real quick before we continue along. What do we got? I gotta find out where I left off. Oh wow! Speaking of leaving, left off. Amazing Coins just left from work. How's it? Oh no, you're just at work. Oh, you're still at work. I'm sorry, man. Yes, I'm here. Also, weirdos, just at work. Amazing Coins for you. Milk Money says also listening from work. You guys are crazy. Working right now. In 2025, you still work? All right, just made it. What's up, everyone? Yes, Cody. Yes, 100%. What's up, fam? J Money in the house too. 50% is so much. Others will follow. Yes, they will. They have a Bitcoin combo meal too. Do they really? Wow, Steak and Shake has a Bitcoin combo meal. I did not know that. I have to see what this thing is. I know that they are stamping the Bitcoin logo on top of the buns. I know that. We showed that a couple weeks ago. But the combo meal, what is this? They have a Bitcoin combo meal too. I just copied and pasted. Bitcoin combo meal, steak and shake. Yeah, that kind of help if I put steak and shake in there, right? Oh my god. Steak and shake. Yes, steak and shake does offer combo meals, including a steak burger with a shake. And now they accept Bitcoin as payment option. Combo meal. You can pay for your combo meal on Bitcoin Lightning Network. But do they have a Bitcoin combo meal? I don't know. I can't find it. But anyway, they're of course accepting Bitcoin. That's the key thing, right? Let's see where I leave off. Hello everyone. Our log, Ari log. How's it going, Ari? How's it going? Danny in the house. What is up? Super Danny in the house. One of my favorite Super Saiyans out there. I still got that Benny we burnt with Milk Money. Danny, this is the part that survived. And McNerney. We got a couple more Bennies to burn with more support. Tonight we're gonna burn one from. We got this one from Nick Sutamis. We're burning that one tonight too. All right, let's get back in the chat. Yes, Danny, my friend, sent me a screenshot this morning with 25% gains on GameStop stock. I refuse to show my ZBet gains. I bet you would, man. I don't know, man. At one point, I was up like 11%. It was ridiculous. We're going to get back up there too. 100%. What's up? Another beautiful day making money. This is what we have been waiting for, says Attila the Hun. Yes, the legendary Attila the Hun with the first, of course, Hundo. Man, the first Benny on the channel. I burnt in his name. Insane. Eyes wide shut. Jermaine. Crypto says, yes, he said it today. I'm not sure what we're talking about there. On that one, a guy says I work also, but I do keep to myself busy. Yes, you got to keep yourself busy. Anything you do, I don't care if you're working or not, you got to keep yourself busy. Got to keep your mind focused. Yes, Bakula. Yes, is pronounced like Dracula. Yes. I love your name, man. It's such a cool name. Yeah, so cool having my name on the Bennies. Yes, Danny. Well, thank you for supporting me, man. Thank you guys, all of you guys. A guy says I have 2 part-time jobs. Yeah, I've been there, man. 2 part-time jobs and a side hustle. That's what I was doing up until now. Steak and Shake CEO at the Bitcoin conference. Yes, he did. Yeah, he said it. He said, Mr. O Yo-Yo. Oh, is that what you're saying? Crypto said, yes. Crypto said that the CEO said they have a combo, huh? Okay, gotcha. I just can't find it. All right, guys, let's get back into the news. See what else is breaking. Anything else out there? And you know what? The morning lives, I've been checking a lot of the TradFi stuff, but man, I'm getting really into it. Let's see. Best shitcoins to buy in June 2025. There we go. You mean blue chips? Those are all blue chips to me, my guy. This freaking website. Nothing else really popping up on Crypto Newsland. Let's check Daily Coin. Anything else breaking? GameStop stock reclaims 2022 highs. There we go. Exactly what you guys are talking about in the chat right there in the headline. This is kind of breaking. I guess this came out about 10 minutes ago, something like that, 20 minutes ago. GameStop stock reclaims 2022 highs, and here's why. Did they finally come out and say how much Bitcoin they bought and when they bought it? Because potentially they could have bought under 80K because they announced, of course, that their corporation was going to be buying Bitcoin for their treasury back in, my God, when was it, guys? Oh my God, like I'm losing my mind. September last year, November, I forget when Bitcoin, when GameStop met with CEO Vlad met with Michael Saylor. That was insanity. I cannot believe we're even talking about this stuff. Like these things actually happened. And of course, anyone who meets with Michael Saylor is instantly orange pilled and buys the Bitcoin. All right. So what's going on with GameStop? GameStop soared nearly 27% over the past week, peaking at 35.59. We need a Roaring Kitty update. Where the hell has he been? The rally driven by retail enthusiasm and crypto market momentum comes despite the absence of major corporate news from the video game retailer, the one staying alive, of course, through all the memes. The latest spike echoes patterns since seen during 2021 meme stock crazy frenzy, with traders piling in on rising sentiment rather than fundamentals. I'd imagine this. I mean, we have been seeing a peak in a lot of meme coins in the last week. I've been pointing them out every time we see them. Bonk, Pepe, Toshi. I'm trying to think of ones on the top of my head that pumped here in the last week. That usually happens before the altcoin season really begins, and this could be again just a huge signal. They're shining the big bat signal in the sky, and that's of course the GameStop logo, the dot. GameStop suddenly ascended, also coincided with the parallel price surge in Solana-based meme coin called GME, a tribute token with no official ties to the company, which gained nearly 50% in a week. GameStop's Bitcoin bet resurfaces as Bitcoin hits record highs, and we still don't know. That's pretty much nothing there. God. All right. So why does it matter? Well, I mean, I guess it doesn't, but they are going to be part of the S&P 500, I believe. So as soon as they start accumulating Bitcoin, they're going to, of course, by proxy, being associated with everyone else in the S&P 500 accumulating Bitcoin. And that's what's really important. More companies within the top 500 that are accumulating Bitcoin within their treasuries are going to give everyone some exposure, albeit a tiny, tiny bit, but still. And of course, makes everything rise together. And of course, Bitcoin rises all ships. All right, so that's what's going on with Bitcoin. GameStop. Still no new update on them purchasing Bitcoin. What else we got in the news? Picoin still targets. Oh God, we got a lot of Hopium and FUD articles coming out in the midst of all this other stuff happening or not really happening, and all the other articles we covered last week are still up on dailycoin.com. Okay, and the Daily Hodl. Before I get back into the Daily Hodl in the news, let me get back into the chat. Make sure I got up to date with you guys. Mr. O, yo, how's it going? Yo, Mars. So many yo's, man. My guy. Jake the Snake says, I wonder what Poise is going to say at the conference. Jake the Snake says, I heard Render is going to get delisted on Coinbase. Any reason why? What? I have not heard that, Jake the Snake. That's huge. Render has one of the biggest partnerships on earth. NVIDIA. That'd be insane. If something big is happening behind the scenes with Render, I'm not aware of. We could take a look real quick and see if anything pops up. Render delist Coinbase. That would be insane. That was definitely one of I've been watching for years. Coinbase will delist old versions of mobile Render. Okay, so it's just older versions. Okay, they need to clean up shop. I mean, my God, I think the old Gala token still was up there last year. I don't know if it's been taken down, but that's what it looks like it's referring to right there. So again, when these coins get updates, they still have the old tokens laying around before the conversion. After the conversion, they get left behind, and then we just sit on our bags and forget we have dust, basically. So yeah, looks like they want to clean up shop, which is fine. That's fine. But it probably scared some people that didn't click on the headlines, and that's what some people do, like this one here. Coinbase to delist 4 cryptocurrencies. Well, this headline here says Coinbase to delist old versions of. Okay. Again, scare tactics, clickbait, you gotta be careful. It is what it is. Decent buy right now? Yeah, it actually might be a decent buy right now. Let's take a look at Render real quick, now that we're talking about Render. Top 100. I don't see it just sticking out in my face, but I'm sure it's there in the top 100. No, I'm not in the top 100, that's why. There it is, down 5% on the day. Silly nonsense. Yeah, I'd say this is pulled back a decent amount. That would be a good swing if you want to do that, or if you want to invest in the long term. I think Render's going to do great. It was definitely one of the ones I have been investing into for years, mostly accumulating in the bear market. All right, getting back into it, guys. Cool stuff. Thanks, of course, for sharing that. I love, of course, to interact with you guys and hear what you guys are finding as well. It's very important. I gotta shed my biases, right? It's not about me. I gotta sift through the BS. Yes. Okay. So Clifford Bushman in the house. How's it going, Cliff? Yes, my guy. Oh my God. Yeah, we burnt his Benny yesterday. That was insane, Cliff. Thank you so much. You guys are nuts. Cliff was the second hundo super chat, the second Benny we burned in his name. It was insane. I got the third one tonight. Do you guys remember? It was Nick. Nick sent a $100 super chat last night too. I got to burn that one tonight. I went to the bank today, so I got more bennies to burn. And then we got Andy. Andy, my man. I don't know if you're here, but if you're not, I'll burn it tomorrow. It's fine. All right. Fine. All right. Let's see what else we got. Financial services. Cantor Fitzgerald launches new Bitcoin financing business with $2 billion in fresh capital. My God, my man. Jeez, these banks. Crazy. Cantor Fitzgerald, a global financial services and specializing in investment banking, is announcing the launch of a business aimed at providing leverage to institutional Bitcoin investors. According to the new press release, the firm's new Bitcoin finance business has performed its first transaction successfully. Cantor Fitzgerald's Bitcoin financing business anticipates making $2 billion in financing available in its introductory phase to provide leverage to institutional Bitcoin investors, says Cantor Fitzgerald chairman Brandon Lutnick of the new business venture. Early on, Cantor recognized the transformative digital impact asset financial services will have on the global economy. This achievement highlights how combination of Cantor's deep expertise in and entrepreneurial spirit creates a distinctive advantage to the Wall Street and further solidifies our position as a leading investment bank for crypto and digital asset clients. Cantor has partnered with Anchorage Digital and Copper.co as digital asset custodians on their business venture. Comments Cantor's co-chief executive officer, global head of fixed income, Christian Wall. Jesus. Goes on and on. These transactions mark a milestone in Cantor of the traditional finance industry and demonstrate how innovative their institutional expertise can unlock capital and deliver sophisticated financing solutions for institutional Bitcoin investors. Institutions holding Bitcoin are looking at broadening their access to diverse funding sources, and we're excited to support their liquidity needs to help them drive long-term growth and success. Institutional investors poured $2.9 billion into Bitcoin products last week alone, according to CoinShares. Bitcoin is worth currently, at the time of writing, this was this morning, at $110.25, up 5% from last week. All right. What else we got? We got from Bitcoin Magazine. We actually got some news to cover over there. I don't normally talk about Bitcoin Magazine all the time, but this is kind of their week to shine, so we're going to see what they have to say today. The conference, of course, is still going on. I think I closed it. I can't go through that link. Let's get back to it. Bitcoin 2025. There we go. Let's see if anything else is happening right now. I think it's over. I think it is over. It is over. Finally. It has concluded for the day. Now they're all having their drinking parties. Oh my God. And meme coin orgies or whatever they call what was it? Elizabeth Warren said. Yeah, that's what she called it. Corruption of meme coin orgy or something like that. Freaking Elizabeth Warren. All right. So yeah, again, this is kind of skimming through it. From what I've heard today, while getting stuff done, getting a rental and all the stuff, it was mostly just Lummis that kind of stole the stage for me on the entire day of events. Again, the one who's closest to anything happening right now in the White House. Tomorrow, I'm expecting something big. Oh, we'll see. I think that pretty much covers the news, guys. And we can dive into building fun on Bitcoin. I mean, I don't think this is ordinals, but it's going to be some sort of art project building on Bitcoin. We got Casey Rada Armour talk collaboration and the future of on-chain art and auctions. Just put eBay on the blockchain. My God. What is going on with all this? This is random AI-generated nonsense. What? The hell? I don't know. Parker Day and Casey Rodamar's fun collection is an unprecedented synthesis of photographic maximalism and protocol level innovation. What a mouthful. A work that stands alone with a landscape of Bitcoin native art. Saturated with Day's bold color palette, surreal personas, and layered identity play, the collection is anchored by Rodamar's foundational role as the creator of the Ordinals protocol. There we go. Most notably, the series is inscribed directly under inscription 0, the first inscription ever made using the Ordinals protocol, marking it as an ontological outlier in the digital art canon. No other collection occupies the same fundamental location on chain, making fun a conceptual and technical landmark in Ordinals history. I mean, I kind of like that second one, not gonna lie. Anyway, another project on Ordinals has been announced today at Bitcoin 2025. I think we can stop there. It's not my expertise. And I'm sure a lot of you guys, let me know if you guys actually participate in any NFTs / Ordinals. Definitely not my expertise, though. All right, let's get back into... Oh, we already covered the real news. So you know what we got left? We got the normies. That's right. Let's look at the normies. What are they looking at today in the middle of Bitcoin at all-time highs? And, of course, the conference in Vegas. What are the normies searching today? What the hell are they searching today? We're going to find out. The normies, of course, search for 3 things usually every single day. That is celebrities, video games, and sports. Sports. Normies love their sports. Let's see what they're looking at today. Todd Chrisley. Pardon. Is that I forget, that's a politician, right? I forget. Oh my God, not again! Clifford Bushman again with the $100 Benny Super Chat. Oh, I'm never gonna get used to this, guys. I keep... Holy crap. $100 bill. I felt sad to so watch you burn those hundreds. I felt I needed to enjoy it. Tough to earn hundreds. I don't have many left that I haven't invested. YouTube takes a percentage, especially after paying content owners a pittance. Yes. Peons, here, take the remaining scraps. Yes. YouTubers, and you make all the content, and we'll just take a large portion of it. Yeah, I know the feeling now, man. I actually looked a little more into it. Yeah, I know exactly what you guys are talking about now. They do take a huge chunk, like a third of all your hard work. Thank you again, Clifford, man. You are the GOAT. You are the GOAT. Holy crap, man. Who is number 7 to donate a Benny? I don't think we've gotten to 7 yet, man, but we're getting close now. I don't know. I lost track. Holy crap. That's insane. Oh, Clifford, I can't keep my composure, man. This is too much. That's insane. $100 super chats. And you get a $100 super chat. And you get a $100 super chat. More bennies to burn, guys. More bennies to burn. I gotta go to the bank again. I don't have enough bennies to burn. Jesus. Oh, man. I gotta catch up on the chat, too. Just speaking of chat. Oh, my God. Clifford Bushman sharing the love, of course, a must give to the chaos. Yes. I think you've given plenty to the chaos, my guy. Thank you. Whoa, meme coin orgies. LOL. Yes, that's what Elizabeth Warren called it. That's what she said. We covered it this morning. She called it that. Yes, not me, but who? What? SPX 6900. Oh, okay. One of those. Yes, Jake the Snake says, oh, yes, Elizabeth Warren, a.k.a. the self-proclaimed Pocahontas. Yeah, she is Indian, right? So they say. You should say, please. Not me, not you. But who? I don't know. Who, not me, not who, not who. I can't even say that 3 times fast. That's insane, guys. Oh my God. Matt Adam Hey Otaku was thinking about the game a lot. I guess Meta Rush demos have been restricted to selected participants who applied and approved, so maybe download alone doesn't guarantee access. Thank you for clearing that up, Matt Adam. I'd like to let me know if you can check me out later and maybe send me a link to that. I don't know if I have you on Twitter. I don't know if I do. But if I do, then yeah, send me that over on Twitter. That'd be awesome. I'd like to take a look at that. Clifford Bushman says, well, you have put me in the same happy feeling. Dude, the feeling's mutual, my guy. I'm just happy I can do this for you guys, and you guys get a kick out of it. Because I'm telling you, man, I was talking to myself for a year. until, of course, I beat the algorithm with, of course, the help of the likes of you guys. And mostly Ramona. She's just awesome, guys. Ramona's awesome. A lot of good ideas coming from you guys, pushing me to new heights. I really appreciate all the love and support. Fake Indian, says Jake the Snake, took a test and it was negative. Jesus. Yeah, that's Elizabeth Warren. All right. So let's see what the normies are looking at. Holy crap. I just can't. It's hard to go on after that, man. You guys keep dropping these freaking bombs in the middle of my lives. I just can't. I can't get over it. All right, Knicks versus Pacers. Knicks, of course, the normies love their sports. SpaceX launch Starship Flight 9. Oh, that's what you're talking about, Starship. Yeah, you were looking at the live for Starship. Yeah, that's I gotcha. Did that actually take off yet? Let's see. Starship launch, and I can't type. I'm too flustered. I can't even type. Launches Starship on test flight about 19 minutes ago. So yeah, that happened. I guess that happened. This is their next launch to test space travel with the robots, right? They putting the robots on this one? I think that was the plan. Spaceship launched. X launches motion on critical 9th. This is 3-hour live stream. I guess it just concluded 3 hours ago. Okay, so this wasn't live, I guess.
Will just be
well, I guess maybe that was just testing in the middle of the day. I don't know. Yes, 100% Ramona. Yes, 100%, man. She's my gal, man. She does so much for the community. I really love her. All right, Capricorn Clark. I don't know who the hell that is. They're searching that on Yahoo. I don't know. Braves versus Phillies. AMA winners 2025. The normies look at some weird stuff. Boil water advisory, Richmond, Virginia. What? You have to boil water because the water is not drinkable right now in Virginia. That sucks. Scott Pelly, USPS. Yep, they're going up 5% next week, I think. 5%. They told me at the post office. I'm like, what? It already costs almost $100 for a roll of stamps. 100 stamps for $75 right now currently here in the United States. And it's going to go up 5%. So is that getting closer to $80 for a roll of stamps? That's crazy. United Airlines, June 3rd. Starting June 3rd, United, some things happening with that. Wings versus Suns. LSG versus RCB. More sports. Normies love their sports. Yankees, Angels. Tropical Storm, Alvin, 2025. We got more storms hitting most likely the southwest Florida area. The Panhandle. Informatica. Okay. Salesforce. I don't know what this is, but maybe they're talking about AI and robots replacing the Salesforce. I don't know. Heat Advisory. Monophils. The Testaments. I can't even get through the normies, guys. We all love you, Otaku. Ramona with a $10 super chat. Thank you, Ramona. I love you too. I love all of you too. You guys are awesome. I wouldn't be so excited to do this every single night if it wasn't for all of you. We had so much fun, especially over on Crypto Futures. Guys, again, I gotta shill him as well as myself. Please, if you like everything you're subscribed, please subscribe right now. Like, subscribe, do all the things here on the Crypto Otaku. But also, if you like the similar content, I'm also on X, but I got a partner in crime down below in the description. Crypto Futures. Rob, probably the nicest Canadian you will ever meet. He's still my favorite Canadian anyway. Rob over at Crypto Futures. Check him out as well. And we have a good time in that community as well. Most of our primary pumped water systems stateside go back to our great-grandparents when they were building American infrastructure. Yeah, you know what? People always, I know the stereotype about the plumbing in Mexico and all that they've gotten better now too in Mexico. They have standard plumbing now, modern day plumbing. A guy says this seriously is the best community of people. I 100% agree. A guy, I've been alone in this journey until Rob found me. And of course pulls you in. And when he pulls you in, man. You guys are awesome. All right, COVID-19 vaccines also on the list today. So yeah, it looks like the normies get a flat F today. Nothing related to our space whatsoever. If anything, this Informatica might have something to do with robots. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna see what the normies are googling. Informatica, AI-powered cloud data management. Interesting. So it's a company out of the... Oh my God, Big Boto Games with $5 super chat is the man. Taku's the man. No, you the man. You the man. Big Bodo Gaines. Thanks for all you do, bro. Thank you, man. I love you guys. You guys are nuts. Clifford Bushman says, yes, Rob and the crypto community rocks. One rule is don't be a butt. It really is. It really is that. I mean, we're here to make money, right? And we're, of course, doing it all together. And, what's better than one person sitting behind a computer doing all the research? A community of people together doing all the research. It's a lot better and a lot easier and a lot more fun. In my opinion, a lot more fun. And I love the stories you guys tell. I love being a part of this community. It's insane. And you wouldn't be able to see all these dogs too, man. Oh my God, I melt. I melt for the puppies as well. Yeah, Andy and his mini. This one's going to be burnt tomorrow. We'll see if Andy's on tomorrow. All right. Informatica. So that's what the normies are looking at. It must be a TradFi thing. Investors were looking at this morning because it was down the totem pole. So they were probably looking at that this morning. The stock market opened. But it is a company that was founded in 1993, though. That's crazy. All right. Moving on. What else we got? Bitcoin now in trends, even with all-time highs, even with the Bitcoin conference currently in session. The last 7 days have been pretty lackluster for Bitcoin searches. I mean, look at this. This is flatline. This is brr, brr, brr. You gotta revive it. It's basically flatlining to death. Last time we were up on these highs, it was May 22nd. We hit a 97 for Bitcoin searches. I don't even think we were at these highs yet. 22nd, we might have been at 110, 120. I mean, 110, 112. That might have been the day. May 22nd. What was that? Pretty sure my calendar is not going to let me pull it up. I gotta get a new computer, guys. my operating system is just crud. I need to reformat and then do all the things, or just build a new computer. I think it's time. Maybe this year when we make all that money, right? I'm broke. Oh God. All right, guys. So that is all I've got for the news. We've caught up to today, so you know what the general sentiment is. I'm going to be going full circle back into the charts. See where Bitcoin's going to go tonight. Let's take a look. Going back to Kimba the White Snow Lion, anime reference for those who know. Of course, giving us the live heat map for free. Don't pay for something, get for free. It's all over YouTube. I just like the anime reference on my show. It's like, I said that thousands of times. I'm just so used to it. Anyway, so yeah, we're looking at the same kind of key levels, still range bound between 106.5 and 111.5. I would say that's probably 11.5 right there. So again, if you guys don't want to, I can zoom on in. I could show you a little closer, but it's the same thing we just looked at. Yeah, pretty much the same thing we just looked at, or just in a different spot than we were at the early live in the beginning of stream. So yeah, that's kind of what we're looking at. And again, the buy wall is much brighter than the sell wall. So we can get smashed through these levels here. We can also come back down and bounce just like we did last night. Higher. We bounced higher than the buy wall. So that tells me that, people want to buy up this dip. And Bitcoin's all the rage these days. As who said it today? Who said it was Eric. I think it was Eric Trump who said, if you don't participate. Oh, no, it was J.D. Vance, the Vice President of the United States, said, if you don't participate in Bitcoin, then you are not participating in the future. It's crazy, guys. It's nuts that we have a Vice President saying this crap. And a president that ran on Bitcoin. All right. Crazy times we live in. All right, so now that, of course, we checked in with Bitcoin, we know where the sentiment is overall. We're going to get into market participation, our prediction tonight, see where we land, and we're still getting into that ramp that's going to send us all the way up to about $130,000 Bitcoin. It's loading, guys. It's loading, and we haven't really even gotten in the zone yet. We won't enter this zone that I drew for the cup and handle to break out until June. We just got to go a little more sideways for a little longer, and it's insane. We could actually use a pullback right now. I'm not going to lie. If we actually did get a retest down to 103, oh, God. You guys know how I feel about 103, man. But if we did it, I hate to take one for the team. I hate that freaking number. But if we did actually come back down here, you know how explosive the pump's going to be to the upside? Oh, man, everyone's going to be buying that up, especially if we smashed right through our buy zone. I don't think it's going to happen. Slow and steady wins the race, of course. So let's get back into it and see where the Crypto Chaos Magic what it has in store for us today. Let's get our ritual sticks in place for tonight, and let's get going. All right, so there it is. We're currently at 9:20 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're gonna light the Bitcoin candle. That's right. I got an extra large candle right now for Bitcoin at all-time highs, and here it is. And I didn't even bother trying to put the sticky note on it. I actually just threw a Bitcoin in it, so it's still powered by chaos, magic, of course. It's still appropriate. All right, so we're gonna, of course, the first thing we do is we light the Bitcoin candle. This one takes a little long because it's got 3 freaking wicks, but there's more wicks for us to get higher in price action. All right, so let's get that going. There we go. We got 3 wicks lit. Insane. We've got a little bit of remnants left from the Benny we burnt last night with Super Danny, Milk Money, and it was a combination of a bunch of supporters here recently, and McNerney. But tonight we're going to burn one that Nick Surmas had given us last night in the live stream. That's insane. Nick, thank you again for your love and support, and we're of course going to sacrifice that tonight. Sacrificing that tonight. Here we go. And the Benny has been burned. It is on the altar and it is aflame. Oh God, it's about to fall over onto my keyboard and burn my keyboard. Yes. Oh my God. Oh, I saved it. Just barely, just singed, just slightly singed. All right, I'm gonna burn my keyboard, guys. It's crazy. Whoa! Oh, it's caught the other Benny on fire now. I gotta do this. Find a safer way to do this. Nuts. That was not expected. Okay, so then we say Krokpeos. That is, of course, our cue to get it going. And yeah, we of course idolize the moon just a little bit for some extra power. We do have another full moon in effect in next month. It's going to happen around I think the 14th of June. All right, here we go, guys. Let's get before I go into this, clean up the chart. I'm going to clean up the chart and go over some of your chats. Of course, last night we called for a baseline bullish target, and we landed right on top of it. It's insane. I'm sick of being right, guys. I want to be wrong. I'm sick of winning. I'm so tired of it. I know. We're going to win so much. I'm tired of winning. Okay, so let's clean up the chart. Let's check in with the chat and see what else is going on with you guys tonight. You guys spamming those freaking hearts. Let's go. My God. All right. Clifford Bushman says, yeah, not everyone, the right one to feed the chaos. It takes the right one to feed the chaos. Yes, it does. And thank you again, Clifford, for feeding the chaos. Yeah, you picked the best times. Looking forward to the future and greatly appreciate it. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Please buy Bitcoin, says Jake the Snake. Please. Oh my God, it kind of sounds like something that George would say. Please. I am George. We're all George. Please buy Bitcoin. Oh no, Clifford Bushman. Another keyboard. Oh God, that's right. I'm gonna have to buy another keyboard now. Hopefully it's okay. I do feel it's a little singed though on my number 5 key. I can always 3D print some more keys though, right? Cody Bakulo bringing on the flames. Let's freaking go. Yes. Wow, flood keyboard now. With flood the fire from the keyboard. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, gotta get the elements. Does coffee kind of count as earth? It does actually. Well, I got water. I got water here. I got a fan running, so that's wind. And then, yeah, we got fire. We definitely got all of the elements represented in the studio tonight. For sure. I've got tons of fans. I got a whole computer full of fans. It's crazy. We do really have the elements every single night. It's crazy. Yeah. Crypto Chaos Magic. Let's freaking go. Coffee is the earth. Yes, says Clifford Bushman. Yes. All right. We're ready to go. Let's do this. All right. So, what are we doing tonight, guys? Well, right now we just started the morning open for Japan. Japan right now is not doing very hot. Not doing very hot at all. They are, of course, threatened by inflation like insanity. They're looking at possibly selling off their U.S. Treasury holdings, which is the largest holdings other than what we probably hold, or China. I think China might be the second largest. But Japan's definitely the largest, and they do sell that off. We are going to, you bet your butt, they're going to have a recession this year if they sell that off, and they may have no choice to get out of where they're at right now. It's bad. It's really bad. I mean, I said it last week for the Emperor of Japan or the Prime Minister, whatever they want to call themselves now. If for them to call their currency and their current state of inflation in their country, that compared to Greece is no. It's an emergency, guys. It's a freaking emergency. I'm just gonna leave it there. So crazy stuff happening in Japan. So when Jasmine gonna pump? Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. All right. Anyway, Bitcoin. We're talking about Bitcoin. So where's Bitcoin going tonight? Well, I think Bitcoin still has a lot to move this week. Tomorrow's Wednesday. We get most of the pump action for Bitcoin usually on Wednesday, Thursday, sometimes Tuesday. But again, it was kind of saw a slow start this week for Bitcoin being the first day occurring on Tuesday. So I think we're going to probably trickle up just a little bit. My baseline target for tonight is going to be maybe for us to return back to this trend line here to about 3 a.m. and kind of lose its hold a little bit and kind of retest back down to where we are now and start that into maybe continuing in the morning. That's going to be my baseline target. We're going to have a bull target, of course. Bull target is going to get bull-tarded, maybe a little higher, maybe just kind of a climb a little earlier than that. Somewhere about midnight, retest maybe back up to 110.5, and then a rollover around the market close into the market open, something like that. I'd say that's bullish enough. Then we have our bear target, which is going to be hopefully not, but possibly retesting the lows of 106.5, maybe getting a little higher. Again, it has been making a little higher lows every single few days, so you might actually come back down and fall. This might actually be the new low, higher low, right? So we might already be there. We already kind of hit that there. So we could continue higher and then play this out like a bull flag, right, into the longer time frames. This takes us into the end of the week, basically. That's Thursday morning right there. So a breakout in the Thursday morning, that's bullish. So I could keep that on the board too. That's a kind of cool idea. I do like that. And of course, it just happens to go that way. Again, psychological, the entire psychology of the market is insane, absolutely insane. Even with the bots included, it's so crazy. We see all these, these patterns play out. Okay, so I'm going to leave that idea up there. It's a pretty cool idea. I think so anyway. Again, that would give us a new higher low right there at about Thursday morning. That would be explosive, especially if we break out at that point. Or we could still break down. We could still go back down here and test some of these. And then, again, the ultimate exit would be, or aftermath from this would be a huge pump on the dump. Of course, the lower we dump, the higher we pamp, right? So definitely could break us into that 120K Bitcoin if something like that were to occur then too. So either way is good in my opinion. I don't care, up or down, but hold on to your bags, because if we do see this drop, all your altcoins are going to get destroyed briefly, right? It's all short term. This is all nonsense short term. If you've been holding for 4 or 5 years like myself, then you're probably already used to this, right? It's nothing. We're in for the long haul. All right. So anyway, that's my general idea. Let's get into our bear prediction though. I should probably change this into a different color, but I'll do that when I'm done. Bear prediction. Let's see. Bear predictions. How about we just come back down here and retest 108. Fall down to there. That would be earlier rather than later. So it'd be somewhere around noon. We see a dump. Maybe even come back down to retest 107. I don't think we're going to go back all the way down to 108. I mean 106. This would be probably a really short wick too. Kind of like back there. I don't want to go back and click it or drag my. I'll go over and review it when I'm done. But yeah, something like that. And then of course a retest up to where we are again, getting back to where we are, a little lower, maybe in the morning. So that'd be our bear case scenario. Again, all this is bullish. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, look at this. But short term, I guess kind of bearish, I guess. But yeah, the idea is we come back down here and create a slightly higher low, right? And we just wick like this one did. And this wick lasted like 3 seconds. I mean, not 3 seconds. Maybe 20 minutes. Yeah, that's a 15-minute candle. So 15 minutes. That wick lasted 15 minutes. You go to the 30-minute, it's I guess it's still there. So about a half hour, 4 hours. Oh, man, look. I guess it still shows up in the 4 hour. And the day, I don't know, man. These wicks are just sticking. They're just sticking. It's even on the day. Yeah, I mean, well, it wicked both ways on the day. Anyway, so yeah, I would say that probably only, realistically, when I remember watching it, it was like 15, 20 minutes. It wasn't that long. All right, so that's my general idea. And then, of course, we got to do the Super Bear and the Super Bull. Where do they go? Well, the Super Bowl, we know where that's going. Godzilla's going to take over. He's going to take over. Why? Because Bitcoin is powered by chaos.
Powered by chaos.
Thank you, Sailor. Thank you. All right. And yeah, probably going to send it parabolic into 120K. Why not? I want to be so wrong, guys. All right. At least retouch 112. I'm going to keep it there. Realistic, conservative for the Super Bowl target. All right. I won't play around with this one. But I want to be wrong. So wrong, guys. I want to be so wrong. All right. And then, of course, we're Super Bear going down into a place I can't even reach anymore. Jesus. Oh, I got to go so far down to find the fire sale target. Remember the fire sale, guys? Remember when I used to just burn bennies every single night before I did the Crypto Chaos magic? I just burned $100 on the fire sale. We only were in the fire sale for a total of 6 days last year. Insane. We have not been there at all this year. We tried coming back to it, but we never hit it. We came within, I think, $500 from hitting it one time. All right. Anyway, fire sale. That's what the of course, Super Bears get. Their one time to shine. And I'm hoping they get it. Just make the Super Bears happy for a day. I don't care. Anyway. All right, guys. So those are the targets we're looking at tonight. I'm still going to say I'm feeling baseline and bullish. I'm going to continue it. I've been right every single night. I mean, it's there if I'm wrong. The bear target is there for the Crypto Chaos magic to unfold. But I'm still feeling, bullish baseline tonight into the morning. Again, continuing this pattern. And this is insane. If this plays out, guys, I'm going to leave this up tomorrow and see if it did. Let's make it orange or something. Doesn't stand out as much as green. How about yellow? I guess I like orange, man. Orange is awesome. It's between my two favorite colors. All right. And maybe we'll make these red. Maybe make these bright red. Yeah, there we go. Of course, pointing out the bottoms, the new higher lows that we've seen, and hopefully a new higher low soon. Just about ready to print. Into Thursday. That'll be crazy. That'd be crazy if that works out. All right, guys. We'll track this, of course, tomorrow morning. See if this continues. But anyway, let's get back in the chat real quick before I go. And see how you guys are feeling. Coffee is the earth. Yes. I still have some coffee on my desk, too, from this morning. There's a little bit of everything on this desk, man. There's a mess in here. It's a mess. They've been known to borrow time since the 90s since... Yeah. Japan is largely out of tricks and pull out of their hat, says Jake the Snake. They have been borrowing on time since they've been on borrowed time since the 90s. Yeah, they have been on these super low interest rate levels since the 80s. They've never increased interest rates. It's insane. I don't know how they're still in the top. Well, they're the top 4 now. I think they're the 4th largest economy. They were the 3rd. Forever, for a long time. And then, Sharon says, hey, Otaku, killing it. Love your work. Is there a lower high coming in Zbeck as well before a swing, before a dump, or is this just blazing up? We've been talking about that the beginning of the live stream. About how it could, it already did. About how it could correct. Yeah, it already did. It could correct and then come back up here. It hasn't come back up here yet, so I'd be watching out for that. I gotta clean this chart. What's a mess? This chart's a mess. We've pretty much invalidated this now, so we can clean that one up. This one's still in play. The general idea that I was covering, of course, is kind of a retracement back down here, and then maybe creating another bull pendant into, hopefully, if Bitcoin continues to rip the upside, that would be another retest. I gotta, something like this into this if it plays out. And then that's when we hopefully go sideways and then explode. That would create actually a cup and handle on, how long would that take? Only a few days. By then, if that plays out, that would only be about a few days for a cup and handle to rip to the upside. And another leg up, taking us to about 60 cents breakout. That'd be insane. That would be crazy. I would love for that to work. My God. But I'm not betting the farm on it. I'm just gonna sit on my hands. I already canceled. I told you guys I had my my sell order in at 2055 last night. I told you guys that I was looking at canceling it because it didn't fill. I actually missed it by point. Yeah, point 301. So mine didn't fill. I just canceled it. I'm going to wait. I'm going to sell up to higher levels. Maybe the next retracement we get somewhere up here. I'll probably bounce off of 6.5, something like that. So I might set it there. I don't know. That's my idea right now, though, for ZBEC. Let's get this in a brighter red, too. I do like these red and yellow vibes going. There we go. So that's my idea. All right, let's see if this continues to the upside. Again, Bitcoin really has to break out. I mean, we got to see 120K Bitcoin to go higher, I think. I think we're kind of hitting a wall overall with liquidity throughout the market. I mean, market cap right now for total Bitcoin, I mean, total crypto, including Bitcoin and blue chips and everything, everything, total 3. I think it was 3.43. 3.43. When ZBEC was breaking out right here, we were almost at 3.5. So again, the overall space needs more money. All right, let's get back. Thank you, Sharon, for asking that for sure. Clifford Bushman says autocorrect other than spelling of the currently being entered word is something I'd like investigated. I might not at times say some random stuff sometimes and frequently misalignment issues. What in the world are you going at, Clifford? Paul says thanks Taku for your update. Yes my man. Zebek says just fighting the fall. What do you think it might pull back to? By the fall? Oh, geez, I don't know, man. We might be at a penny by the fall. By the fall, we might be at 2 pennies, 3 pennies. This thing has blown up all my expectations of it already. Hitting, 205, that was insane. I mean, half a penny, guys. We were investing down here. Oh, my God. It's crazy. It's already broken up 360%. Who's not paying attention to this guy now? This is why I definitely gave Rob a hand the other night. Guys, you got to give that guy a hand. He showed a lot of this coin. We weren't even thinking about it. Wasn't even on our itinerary, right? Rob's the man. All right. Let's see what else we got here. Hey, guys, says ZBAC just fighting the fall. Yes. Clifford Bushman says, LOL, thank you for your PMA. Positive mental attitude. That's a crazy acronym, my guy. It's infectious. Okay, gotcha. Sharon just saw your question. Yep. A guy trying to figure out when to swing out, get some dry powder. Yeah. That's the thing, guys. Gotta be careful. You gotta be careful not to make too many, rash decisions. I wouldn't say rash, quick decisions, right? You gotta be methodical. I personally have only ever made 20 moves within the last 6 months, I think. I had, no, more than that. I made probably 25, 30 in the last 6 months. I had 20 altcoins at the beginning of all this, right? So I had a lot of moon bags from 2021 that I just let ride for years and just kept accumulating. But I didn't really start selling off anything or moving anything or swing trading until January, February of this year. So again, slow and steady wins the race. When you're up and you're up big and you can roll that without even thinking about it, or maybe take out your initial investment and throw it, the rest into something else, whatever. I can't tell you how to do it, but find a way that works for you. I just know that in the long run, less is more, right? Less is more. All right. You don't always have to do something. Yeah, sitting on your hands is definitely an option. Okay, so let's see here. Clifford Bushman says, don't just burn the bennies, feed the chaos. Thank you, Crypto Otaku-san. It's a better world with so many rising up. Thank you, Clifford. Thank you for all your love and support. Let's go, ZBEC. Yes, milk money. Clifford Bushman says, my bad. I put my social safety controls on timeout. I think controls are feeling butthurt about chaos. Love y'all, and thank you for tolerating my presence. Of course, Bushman, of course. Oh my God. Jake the Snake says, so true. Rob got me into the project back in February. It was crazy. So get the most juice for the squeeze, says Sharon. Yes, 100%. 100%. You guys are catching on. You guys are definitely catching on. And you're going to make so much money in the bear market if you're here right now and you're learning. This is all just part of the plan. The plan. All right, guys. So that is what I got for you guys tonight. Look at this. Look at this. We're doing the thing. We're doing the thing. A little earlier than I was talking about doing the thing. But yeah, we're doing the thing. Hopefully we do get through here. We bounce off this and we just keep playing into this. And yeah, wait for it to play out. This will take up until about Friday. If we just go sideways, then yeah, we bust on out and we make some big gains. I would expect, if we're not not to hold off. I mean, it's probably going to be explosive either way. I mean, this coin is it exceeded way more of my expectations. ZBAC is insane. All right, guys. Next time we're on live, we'll probably be sitting at 206, and I'll be like, oh wow, we're like 2 days ahead. Again, I can't wait to be wrong. All right, guys. It's coming. One of these days, I'm going to be wrong every day. I'm going to be so happy. We're all going to be so happy. Oh, man. Yeah, Matt Adams says, I'll keep an eye out for that link and get it to you on Meta. Yeah, thank you, Meta Rush. Yeah, 100%. I definitely would like to find more out about that project and why I can't play it, even though I can download it and I can participate in the NFT stuff and the MetaMask and the wallet integration and everything. Just not the play. Jake the Snake says, do you think ZBAC will pull back below 204? It's always a possibility. I mean, we do have pretty much nothing to support ZBAC right now below 204. So yeah, we could still come back to 2035, 203. That's the next level I'm looking at, right? It didn't want to even touch 2036, 35, right? It didn't want to return to it. It just wanted to create this new shelf here at about 204. So it is possible, but I mean, it's more possible that a small market cap is going to just rip now that people know about it too. So I think that's more likely than that. We have to probably see Bitcoin to retrace back down to like 100 flat or 100 or 99 or 97 or something like that for CPAC to get squeezed out and then pushed down back to these lower levels. That'd be my guess. But I'm just gonna sit on my hands. What do I need? What do I need this money for right now? Nothing. We just wait. I'll sit on our hands and wait for higher highs to continue. Still, altcoin season hasn't even started. All right, guys. I'm going to call it super bullish either way. 100%, just like Jake the Snake. Super bullish either way. Yes. Yeah. So I will catch you guys tomorrow morning. We're gonna go live as we always do when the market opens. We ring that market bell with the normies over at TradFi on Wall Street and hopefully bring Godzilla with us. I'll see you guys tonight or tomorrow morning. Later. And then I gotta find the button. Where the hell is the freaking button?
Fly me to the moon. Let me trade a monshot. Let me see what freedom's like without money and gold bars. In other words, hold my key. Oh! In other words, let's make history. Oh! Tomorrow will be more fun and let me huddle forevermore and more and more and more and more. I'm on board. Hollywood chomping at door. In other words, I choose you. In other words, I love you.
Yeah, I love seeing Dumb Money at the end of my live stream, man. He was such a great guy too. I was thinking about him in the middle of the live stream. Speaking of Dumb Money, we were talking about GameStop and freaking Roaring Kitty. You know, if you ever seen that Dumb Money, the movie called Dumb Money was about Roaring Kitty. Oh man, that man was awesome. All right, guys. Yes, rest in peace, Dumb Money. And thanks again for all you guys. I really love the love and support. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Peace. Bet.